This is a standard tool used for working with electrical wiring. In this video, I will show you how to cut wire, strip the wire, and crimp connectors onto the wire. This is the area of the tool used for cutting wire. Please remember that this should only be used to cut copper electrical wire. In the past, I have seen some people try to cut steel wire, screws, or other harder materials, which ruins the tool, so don't do that. After the wire has been cut to the correct length, you can use this area of the tool to strip the insulation off of the wire. The 3D printer project uses 20 gauge stranded wire. Here you can see that I need to be looking at these markings on this side of the tool when using stranded wire, and that this is the appropriate opening for stripping 20 gauge stranded wire. I then just stick the wire in the opening, making sure that I have enough sticking out for my application. In this case, I will need about a 1/4 inch of bare wire. And then I simply squeeze down to cut the insulation, and then pull the wire out, and it strips off the insulation from the end. Once the insulation is stripped off, I can twist multiple wires together if I need to, like this, before inserting them into the crimp fitting. Then I insert them into the crimp fitting until the wire insulation is up against the sheet metal inside the fitting. You can see where the sheet metal is underneath the plastic outer housing here in this photo. Remember, the sheet metal needs to crimp onto the bare wire, so make sure only bare wire is inserted into the sheet metal portion. But also remember that you don't want bare wire to stick out this end, or you will risk shorting it on something. So make sure to push the wire in until the insulation is up against the end of the sheet metal, but no further. This area of the tool is used for crimping. This is the recommended opening when crimping the insulated spade fittings we are using for the 3D printer project, because this ridge will provide a tight crimp. Remember, you will want to make sure you are crimping the sheet metal onto the bare wire, so position the tool so it is squeezing the neck area of the fitting in order to deform the sheet metal, then squeeze down hard. After removing the fitting, you will see a dimple where the tool has crimped the sheet metal. You should then test the crimp by tugging the ends and making sure they don't come apart.